Hi, I'm Dominic Moore, former NHL player and creator of Smashfest, a charity ping pong tournament featuring NHL players and other celebrities. Smashfest was created to raise money for important causes, but also to put the players' personalities on display. Now, we're finding a new way to connect with your favorite stars. I'll talk to my old Lightning teammate Victor Hedman, as well as brothers Jack and Quinn Hughes. Then we'll ask them to design their own custom ping pong table and work with a world-renowned street artist to bring that vision to life. Later, we'll auction the tables off, with all proceeds going to charity.
Can you hear me?
What's up?
Good.
What am I looking at here? Is this the island of Hedman?
No. This is our main house.
This is the main house.
Pretty good view, though. I'm not going to lie.
Victor Hedman has been a staple of the Tampa Bay Lightning blue line for the last decade. I got to play with him for 2 years in Tampa, and it's been awesome seeing him flourish into the superstar defenseman he is today. Thanks for doing this, you man, and all the way from
Untitled. So if you can pronounce it, you're doing a good job.
I got no.
But you can call it Ovik. That's easier.
Ovik. Okay.
Ovik, yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, this is a time of the year too when it doesn't get dark, which is amazing. We have midsummer, which is end of June. That's when the sun is. That's the brightest day in Sweden. So you tee off at midnight, and then you play all night.
Come on, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Do you have trouble sleeping in the midsummer? Like, not that you need to when you're golfing, but the nights when you actually want to sleep?
You have good blinds. So our bedroom gets very dark, so it's pretty easy for us to fall asleep.
You're used to pressure, and you're used to being the go-to guy. So
exactly.
How do you relish that role as being a leader in all situations?
I love that responsibility. Going all the way back to when I was younger, I wanted to be that guy. I put that pressure on myself in the NHL in these days to try and be the best player on the ice every night, to be an inspiration and a role model for younger guys on our team as well.
It's funny because there's so many different kinds of leadership, right? You definitely had a competitive streak that at times your temper could flare up and you could get on the refs or, things like that. You've learned to kind of channel that a little bit better in your recent years. Is that something that was hard for you to kind of develop that, keep that competitive fire, but like channel it into more productive ways?
I still have that edge and I still flare out sometimes, but I try to really compose myself in those situations. It's my hunger to win, I think, that kind of takes over, but you channel, like you said, that anger, and you can channel that inside of you and, take a couple of deep breaths and, focus on the next shift and don't focus on that missed call or what could have happened, just focus on what you can control next. And everyone makes mistakes. Everyone knows that. It's just about me, being more mature and, kind of channeling that, anger towards something else.
You've been very close now a number of times to a Stanley Cup. We were very close in 2011 together when we lost to Boston in Game 7. Looking back, you try to analyze, what are the things that you still need to do to get over the hump. In a short answer, what are the things that you feel like are the last little things that'll make the difference in getting over that hump for you guys as a team?
It's a game of inches, like you said, we were so close, you lose 1-0 Game 7 in the conference final. We played Chicago, 4 years later in the finals, a team that's won 2 times right before that. And experience, I think, is a big value, and a little bit of luck, you got to have some luck and good teams.
Other than being Swedish and, like being a pilot and things like that, what are there other things that are kind of unique to Victor Hedman?
I built my first ever patio today.
You built a patio?
Yeah.
You built that?
Yeah.
In one day?
No. It took me maybe 5 days to build it. But
that's incredible, man.
Yeah.
I love to be outside, boating, hiking, stuff like that. It's so beautiful. And, we actually live in a World Heritage, which is pretty cool.
Wow. Another thing that when we played together, I was so impressed with was you had the most incredible memory, especially for things like soccer. Okay, so European football, you're a total fanatic and you're super passionate about it. And you used to do the Football Manager, where you were it's kind of like fantasy, but it's like a simulator for managing football, right?
Exactly, and I still play it. So,
Dude, I could literally name like the most obscure player, and you could tell me what team he plays on in like the 3rd division, and he's from Turkey, and like it was insane. Is that something you could still do?
yeah, absolutely. I think I can. I mean, if you have prepared something,
Tell me a league.
2nd league.
So the championship.
Yeah.
Tell me about Abu Bakar Kamara.
Plays for Fulham.
Yes.
Striker.
Tell me about Orion Neeland.
Goalkeeper for Aston Villa.
Yes. Wow.
You can go Germany. 2nd league, maybe?
The 2nd league in Germany?
Yeah, 2nd league or 1st league. Doesn't matter.
Tell me about Jorge Mere.
That was easy. Central defender, FC Cologne.
Wow. How is it
From
easy?
Spain. From Spain.
Well, there you have it, folks. Victor Hedman's photographic memory, or some crazy memory. I don't know what to call it. Are you going to manage a football team when you're done playing?
I was going to put in the application for Man U actually when I retire. Just to see if I get it, if they get a vacancy or after Ole Gunnar. So we'll see.
Let's get to your table design now.
Yeah.
All right. So what comes to mind in terms of, inspirations, passions, parts of your identity? What do you think? Have you got any ideas to start out with?
I did. The ocean and, the islands and everything. I think that would be pretty cool because that speaks a lot to me, being out on the boat a lot, hiking in the mountains and stuff like that. So I think that would look really cool.
Okay.
And then my dog would be cool. Harry.
You got to get Harry.
Yeah. Yeah. He actually did his own collection. Let me see. Just give me 1 second. I don't know if you've seen it yet.
What do you mean his own collection? He's an artist too?
Yeah. We did a little
yeah.
with the Humane Society. So he's
Harry's big time now. All right. So
yeah, exactly.
There he
There's
is.
Harry.
Harry. Nice to see you. It's been a while.
I know.
It's been a while.
There he
I
is.
met this guy when he was a puppy.
I know. He loves hiking too, actually, which is pretty cool. So have him in the mountain would be pretty cool. Yeah.
Anything else that would be good?
My favorite airplane right now is, like an Airbus or like a commercial plane, and then soccer, my biggest interests.
I think there's a lot to go on, and
That would be a crowded table, but I think it would look cool. Like you put all those things together, it would be pretty cool. I'm looking forward to seeing the end result. That's going to be so cool.
Thank you so much for doing this, and you're the man, and I'm looking forward
Thanks for having me.
to visiting you in the islands there.
Sounds good. Looking forward to it.
Hey, Dominic. How are you, man?
How's it going, man?
Good. Busy, as usual, same old.
Victor Hedman.
Yeah.
You watched the interview. Talk to me about your impressions of Victor.
I know how he is on the ice, so I was picturing this like kind of like an aggressive character, and he wasn't at all. He was just like pretty stoic, but yeah, he's a really cool guy. Looks like he's got some good interests and a big heart.
What's your impressions on his thoughts for the design?
I would love to do a beautiful portrait of his dog, like a realist portrait, not the cartoony one. I'm thinking like a really dramatic sky in the background with like a silhouette of an airplane. I was thinking like, how soccer balls, they're created with,
Yes.
yeah, I think it's a polygon, to kind of have it like translucent in the sky.
Brilliant. That's going to be an awesome way to do it, subtly, but still capture it. I'm excited to see how this pans out. When we come back, we surprise Victor Hedman with his dream ping pong table.
Oh my God.
After hearing what makes Victor Hedman of the Tampa Bay Lightning tick,
It turns 9 in September.
let's drop in on graffiti artist Alex Bacon as he builds the all-star defenseman's dream ping pong table.
Boy, we came from nothing. All we want is to shine. When it's all or nothing, put it all on the line. Put it all on the line. Put it all on the line. They can't stop me, baby. Feeling myself lately. They see me winning and it's a reason to hate me. But I pay it no mind long as you pay me on time. You boys don't really want it. Now my theme song. Fast money and fast cars, that's what we on.
I have to do the pattern in the background. That's it.
Put it all on the line. Put it all on the line.
What's up?
Victor.
There he is.
Victor, meet Alex Bacon.
Alex, nice to meet you, buddy.
Likewise, man. I'm a big fan. Big
I
fan.
appreciate that.
So Alex, you watched the interview with Victor and you were struck by a few things, and what kind of inspired your work?
The dog love and, you know, being out there in the nature and stuff is really inspiring as well. On the ice, he's just so aggressive and like just such a hardcore player that like when I heard him talk, he was just gentle and just like relaxed. And I was just like, wait a minute, where's, you know, like it was just like, you know, two different kind of people, which I get it. The guy takes his craft really seriously. So I thought that was really cool.
So Alex, I guess without further ado, this is the big moment. So do your thing.
Here we go.
Wow. That's insane. Oh my God. How can he even do
There we
something
go.
like that? Look at
We
this.
got Harry over there. I got the island. I
Yeah.
got your airbud. And I don't know if you can see, but I got like these octagons.
Yeah,
If I'm wrong, you know, the same as the soccer.
that's insane.
Oh man.
Amazing to make it look so clean. Like it's amazing. When I thought about this in my head, I said, like, I brought up a lot of stuff that I love, and it's going to be a crowded table, but the way he made that was just amazing.
No, I can
I'm
tell
about
you like
for
it, man. It means a lot. Thank you.
Yeah.
So Victor, the plan is that we're going to auction off this original work of art that Alex did, but we want you to sign it before we do. Also, our good friends at Killer Spin have a surprise, which is that we are going to be able to reprint this design onto another table for you to have at home. Because
What?
we are going
That is so cool, man. That's going to be awesome. I can't wait.
Victor, thanks for doing this, and Alex, thanks once again for this just awe-inspiring work you've done.
Pleasure's all mine, man. Really, it is.
When we come back, we'll talk with brothers Quinn and Jack Hughes.
We'll see how we do with explaining what we want. I'm sure it's going to be pretty hard, but try our best.
Hey boys.
Hey, what's up? Hey, how's it going?
This is awesome, guys. I'm so glad you guys jumped on with me here.
All good?
Quinn and Jack Hughes were both first-round picks in their respective drafts. And with younger brother Luke still on the way, there's a new first family of hockey in the NHL. You guys moved to Toronto. I'm from Thornhill. It's a whole nother world in Toronto. People don't even realize who haven't grown up there. Just it's like the mecca of hockey. And
I always said if I ever had a kid and you had a tournament in Toronto, like I'd have my wife take them up there. Like I'm not going down there. But I mean, I remember telling people I was more nervous about my OHL draft year than NHL draft year. I knew I wasn't even going to the OHL.
It's like almost like a religion up there. It's crazy. It's like Texas football. I'm really appreciative of it, and I think that none of us would be the players we are if we didn't grow up in Toronto.
what are some of the things you guys love other than hockey to compete at?
We play basketball all the time, and that gets really competitive. That almost pretty much every time ends up with a ball being kicked down the street or something. And then, you know, we play ping pong.
If you guys just finished playing 10 games in a row, how many did you win and how many did Quinn win?
I would say I won 6 and Quinn won 4.
Okay, so it's pretty even, but you have the edge.
It's pretty even, but in like a span of 2 weeks, right when we got home, we played like
We were addicted for a
probably
time, yeah.
like 10 like best of 7 hard series games up to 21.
Yeah, I took them to game 7, like in 4 series, and lost every single game 7. And then like the last series, I beat them in game 7.
Yeah.
I used to play a lot with Marty St. Louis in the locker room, and I would beat him probably like 9 out of 10 times, but he kept wanting to play, and we'd play for like an hour, and then he would finally win that one game, and then he'd want to quit.
Yeah. Leave as a winner. Well, that's in our contract over here is before we start a series, if I lose a series, we have to play again. That's in the contract.
Is there any moments you've had so far where you've lost or had a hard moment that has taught you some kind of lesson?
The Frozen Four, Michigan against Notre Dame, that was my freshman year, so 2 years ago. Notre Dame scored with 3 seconds left to win the game 4-3. And I was partly responsible. So that one hurt.
What about you, Jack? Anything come to mind for that kind of a thing?
I've lost in 2 gold medal games now. One in World Juniors, one in my first U18s. Obviously, this season was frustrating, so that was a losing season in terms of that.
If you were to give Luke advice now on making that jump, what are the things that you would tell him based on your experience?
I think it's important to know how good the league is and kind of check your ego at the door and know that it's going to be a difficult season. No matter how good your rookie year is going to go, there's going to be ups and downs throughout the way. Mm-hmm. So I think for Luke, I'd probably tell him to take it a game at a time. You got a fresh start every game. Quinn says it best. I mean, you can go 5 games and be terrible, and then you 6 points in 3 games and your team wins 3 games. I mean, it's a lot. It's, you played in the league. It's an 82-game season. There's a lot of ups and downs.
For me, I try to just kind of stay in my lane. I don't want to be that older, annoying brother. And I think everyone has different experiences, so it's hard to put that on someone else. But, just be respectful to the older guys, listen to them, be, coachable, be good to the trainers, take those guys out for dinner whenever you can, little things like that. And, he's got enough skill and he's going to be a good player. So if he does all the things away from the rink and is a good person, then he'll be pretty good.
To me, it sounds like he's in good hands, and Luke couldn't ask for better older brothers than you guys. So, okay, we've got 43, 86. Is he going to be wearing 129 or what's his jersey number?
42 and a half.
Say one thing that you learned from your parents.
My parents, their thing growing up was just be a good person, work hard at everything that you do. So my mom just wanted us to go to school, get good grades, be a good person, have fun in whatever you're doing, whatever you choose to do. It doesn't matter if it's hockey or it's, doing business or whatever it is. Just make sure you enjoy it and have fun. So I think and work hard. And I think those are the things that she stressed for us.
You could say my dad was a little bit more intense for sure. If we had a bad game, we weren't working hard. I mean, he'd be like, I'm going to burn your gear in the front lawn, like crazy stuff like that. So, I mean, his thing was always work hard and
all in or nothing at all, right?
The thing I remember about my dad growing up is these speeches going to the games, like in the GTHL, like these crazy series, like, how they are. And
yeah,
playing, like, Jimmy would be like, it's a war, like, bring your A game tonight. And I'd be like, I better be dialed in.
All right, so let's get to the table design here. I know you guys have already given it some thought.
I think half and half would be cool, right? That's what we want to do. But I guess there's a bunch of things we do share.
Yeah, like, for me, one thing is I would want to put 43. That could take up a big amount of space on the table, just so people know it's my table, first of all. Yeah. And then a cardinal is really important to our family, the bird. So my grandmother passed away when I was 2 or 3 and Jack was maybe 1. And my dad has a big family. He has, 4 sisters, 1 brother. So they all believe that whenever they see a cardinal fly by, that it's their mother.
That's super cool. Thank you. I appreciate you guys sharing that.
I really like fashion.
Yeah.
So you just put a pair of shoes in there.
Some kind of cool sneaker or something.
Yeah.
Me and Jack were talking the state of Michigan. I felt like I could maybe write a quote, something important to me.
On my side, a big 86, maybe the New York skyline, then the Irish shamrock.
I love it. This is awesome, guys. I'm so glad you guys jumped on with me here, and I'm really grateful that you took the time to do this.
Yeah, awesome. Thank you. Excited to be doing this too.
Yeah, thanks for the opportunity, Dom. It's actually pretty fun.
Alex.
There we go. Got you all flipped around. How you doing, man?
Not bad. How you doing?
Man, I was like, I couldn't believe that you got like the real young like draft pick guys like right away, you know, like that's just crazy, man. I was just like, you know, everyone. It's gonna be a little bit challenging to fit it all on like the one table, but I think I can manage it. I can do like maybe even like a really cool like graffiti style, you know, lettering, almost like a wild style.
I can't wait to see these guys in their ping pong, brotherly ping pong battles on this table one day.
They sound like they are like, you know, like they know exactly how many games they've won, who's got the backhand, who's got the style. I was just like, oh yeah, I know, I grew up with guys like that, you know.
When we come back, we'll reveal Alex's design to Jack and Quinn Hughes.
That's already nasty. Hold up. You going to get Dad?
Yeah.
Yeah.
After getting to know Quinn and Jack,
I took him to Game 7, like in 4 series, and lost every single Game 7.
let's drop in on Alex Bacon as he builds the Hughes family ping pong table.
Big house on the hills, leather seats is my throne. Yeah, we started from the bottom, but my team, we young. Tell my people we young. They say I'd never be nothing. Boy, were they wrong. Got my city on my back and my team is strong. We young. Tell my city we young.
What's up, guys?
What up, Dom? What's up, Dom?
Guys, meet Alex Bacon.
How's it going, Alex?
How you doing, Alex?
What's up, gentlemen? How's it going?
Alex, can you talk a little bit about some of the things that you thought about with the design?
I went more like with the youthful graffiti style, the competitive nature with you guys. And so I wanted like a, you know, like a red versus blue type thing. I know there was a lot of interest you guys have. So I tried to jam as much as I could in there, and I hope you guys like it.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah, I can't wait. That's already nasty.
Oh,
Wow. That is unbelievable.
that's crazy.
Yeah, you guys feeling it?
Man. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's insane. Hold up. You going to get Dad?
Yeah.
Yeah. That is way better than I thought. And you got Jack's shoes, too. Hey, you see the shoes hanging?
Yeah, you guys can see that on there?
Yeah. We got Luke and my dad coming over.
Hey,
Oh,
guys.
Dad. I got the Jack shoes. I got Statue of Liberty.
The
The
fight
number,
isn't over until you win.
you know, the Cardinal. Great story, by the way. And the Shamrock. I got the Michigan M varsity style, and then like your number there. And then I don't know if you can read the quote. It says the fight isn't over until you win.
Like Cardinal is so like
real.
legit.
Yeah, it's unreal, man.
Thanks, guys.
That's unreal. Like, I would never thought that, eh, Jack? Like, did a wonderful job.
Thank you, Alex. It looks awesome too. It's perfect.
We're going to be able to take a high-res photo of this and reproduce it. You guys will be able to battle at home on this baby.
Yeah.
Thanks so much, guys. You guys rock.
Thanks,
Thank
Dom.
you.
Thanks,
Thanks,
Alex.
Thank you so much for watching Unveiled by Smashfest. To bid on one of these player-inspired original works of art, visit smashfest.ca. All proceeds go to cancer research.